All right, so AIM 5.8, what is fascism and how did Hitler and Mussolini come to power? That's what we're taking a look at. We just did like a quick turbo review of kind of the condition of Europe after World War One, and we kind of determined that Europe is a pretty unstable environment due to collapsing economies, damaged infrastructure, political unrest, etc. So away we go. Okay, I'll give you a second. So I know I've mentioned this previously, but here's another example. Um, in times of chaos and instability, citizens will often turn to strong, kind of central leaders who can fix the problem. Okay. So when things get really, really bad, people are happy to lend their support to a single person that can fix everything. We've seen it in the past with Rome. As the Roman Republic is kind of collapsing and the Senate in Rome is becoming corrupt and ineffective, uh, society starts to deteriorate and everyone throws their support behind Julius Caesar. He becomes emperor. We see it in France. The French Revolution creates instability and chaos. People throw their support behind Napoleon. Okay, and that's what's happening here. In Germany, things get so bad, so chaotic, and so unstable that people lend their support to Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler, um, basically, his sales pitch to people is, hey, it can't get any worse. You might as well support me and I'll fix all of this. So if you are a German citizen who has been living your life under the Weimar Republic for the last however many years, and you are poor, and you are wondering how you're going to stay employed and if you're going to have enough food to eat for the rest of the week, what's going to become of your family and your country, it's not hard to tell that these people have very little to lose. And in the midst of this chaos and instability, people will turn to a single all-powerful ruler who can fix their problems. And in Germany, that person is Adolf Hitler. And in Italy, that person is Benito Mussolini. Okay, important vocab word. I'll give you a second. So when we say what is fascism, this is what we're talking about. Fascism is a system of government whereby you organize society under a single all-powerful dictator, a ruler, an absolute ruler. And the idea is that the people are not allowed to disagree with the government. And the whole purpose of fascism is centered around this idea of the state above all else. The health and wealth and prestige of the government and the state and the nation and its leader is way more important than anything else that you're dealing with. So when the interests of your family are at odds with the interests of the state, you should defer to the state and your family should suffer. In the instances where the state is differing from your religion and you have to choose between the state, the government and your religion, you should choose the state. Okay. Should you print media that kind of is critical of the state government? No, you should not, because that does not serve the state government. Okay. So all of these things are based around the idea of state above all else. And all the other characteristics that we come to associate with fascism are all an extension of this idea of state above all else. So this is extreme censorship of the media. It is propaganda. It is the Hitler Youth. It is absolute government and the dictator taking control of the social, economic, and political aspects of a country, all encompassing. Okay? All of this is done in the name of the state above all else, and that's really what fascism is all about. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. That's it for the note.